Barnaby Jones, starring Buddy Epson. Also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Penny Fuller, Michael Callan, Wayne Tippett, Jonathan Lippy. Tonight's episode, Poisoned Pigeon.
Well, let's eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we score. You sure Archer's got that check?
He's gonna cash it first thing in the morning. You have a lunch date at 12:30, his private club.
You know, for $200,000 cash, I'd meet him top Mount Everest.
Oh, no. Remember, Article 1 of our business agreement.
Okay, let's drink to the copper shortage. Long may it last.
To my retirement. May it last forever.
Della, you know, you're breaking up the hottest team going.
Sorry, Tim. We agreed. When I got my half of the money, it's a arrivederci.
Yeah. What are you going to do to yourself when you get bored traveling?
Something old-fashioned, like find the right man, get settled down, and become an unliberated woman.
A very heartwarming story.
Jim, what are you doing here?
I followed you here from the restaurant.
Well, surely you don't think we are...
I know what you are. Con artists. I've been listening.
Oh, look, I don't know what you heard, but,
Why, Della? I thought we had something very special going together. How could you do this to me?
Jim, I can explain.
Explain what? How you kept me from meeting your boss so you could turn me over to your crook friend here? Who happened to sell me $250,000 worth of non-existent copper?
Now, wait a minute. Who said that the copper was non-existent?
I may have been a fool, Darnell, but not any longer. Well, here is $200,000 of my company's money that you're not getting your hands on. I'll let the police worry about getting my down payment back.
Okay, you want to use the phone? Go ahead. Call the police. Just, don't get upset when we sue for false arrest.
Oh, yes, that can be very expensive, Jim.
I have to admit, you two pull a good bluff. But not good enough.
Well, just, trying to save you money and embarrassment, friend.
I can handle it.
What is your wife going to say when she reads those lurid headlines about you and me, darling?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that the newspapers, be glad to pick up on a story like that, huh?
And after all, your wife is your meal ticket. Isn't that right?
I can handle my wife. After you two are in jail.
Okay, you can put the phone down, Mr. Archer. You want your down payment back? You got it. $50,000. I got it right here on the desk.
Hold it, Darnell. I'm making the phone call.
Come on, will you put the phone down? I'm just trying to square things. He's dead.
Tim, we gotta get out of here now.
Oh, look, hold it a minute. Will you just let me
We
think?
can't con our way out of murder.
Look, We blew most of the 50,000 just trying to set this thing up. Now, if we let the air out now, we got nothing.
He's dead. That's no time to worry about money.
You don't panic on me. Don't panic on me. Look, we can still save this setup. You still got the other Mark, Wade Swanson?
Yes, but what do we do with the dead man in the meantime?
Yeah, we can make it look like he split town with company funds and one of his chicks, because everybody knows that he fools around. You want your Roman holiday, you're gonna have to stick with me. One more time.
That's the latest photograph I have of him. Thank you.
This is a very small car, or is your...
He's that tall. 6'4", and he weighs 230 pounds.
You say your husband has been missing for 2 weeks, Mrs. Archer?
Mm-hmm. When he didn't show up, someone had to take over. I guess I'm a little out of touch with running the business.
And your husband ran the business up to now, is that it?
Mm-hmm. Ever since my parents died. Before that, he was plant superintendent. Everyone said he was after my money, but he was just too stubborn to listen.
What do the police say about your husband's disappearance?
I haven't spoken to the police. I don't consider my husband a missing person.
How do you consider him?
He's gone off with another woman, Mr. Jones. He used his credit card to buy 2 one-way tickets to Honolulu.
What makes you so sure he took along a female companion?
Jim's a philanderer, Mr. Jones. Lipstick on collars, late hours, tangled alibis, you name it.
Well, finding errand husbands isn't exactly my line of work.
Well, there's more to it, Barnaby. This errand husband took $250,000 in company funds with him.
Here's a canceled check for $50,000. Signed and endorsed by my husband.
What happened to the other 200,000?
Well, that check hasn't surfaced yet. But according to the accountant's records, it was also made out to Jim.
You did issue a stop payment order.
I most certainly did. I don't know why he's done this. I think I've always been a good wife. Anything that Jim ever wanted, he could have just for the asking. Will you help me, Mr. Jones?
Depends on what you want. Your husband or the money?
My husband. You know, in spite of all of this, I still love him. Is it the wrong thing to say?
No, Mrs. Archer, I think that was the right thing to say.
Betty knows I'm a sucker for a love story. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Mr. Jones.
Good morning, Sue.
Oh, hi, Mr. Swanson.
Good morning, lovely lady.
Afraid you won't think so when you hear what's happened.
Now, don't tell me I've missed Mr. Matthews again.
He had a panic call and had to rush out. I don't think he'll be back today. I tried to reach you at your office, but you'd already left. I'm really sorry. I wish there was some way I could help.
Well, unless you've got a shipment of copper hidden on your person, I'm afraid that's impossible.
Excuse me. Mr. Matthews' office? Oh, hi, Pam. Listen, I have a very important customer here, so I'm going to put you on hold, okay? I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I don't want to see you get hurt.
It's my company that's hurting, Della. Bad. Our copper inventories are completely gone. You've got a life preserver, toss it.
Well, Mr. Matthews was outbid on that copper shipment I was telling you about.
You mean he's not going to get it after all?
I'm sorry. And he's as disappointed as you are.
Well, who outbid him?
I don't know why.
If it was another broker, maybe I could buy from him. Is there any way you could find out?
I could try. Where can I reach you?
I have a meeting in San Diego all afternoon, but I'll be back for dinner. How about meeting me at the Shapier around 8?
Oh, now, you don't have to wine and dine me, not after all those lunches.
Now, look, back home in Nebraska, the customer is always right.
Okay, customer. The Shapier at 8.
Della, you get that copper for me, and I might even marry you.
Oh, be careful. Some girls keep trousseaux in their desks for just such occasions. Sorry to keep you hanging, but I had Wade Swanson here.
Yes, so I gathered. How'd it go?
You took the hook all the way.
Well, you keep the tempo moving, baby. Sooner it's finished, the sooner you become a lady of leisure.
Don't push. Everything is under control, so just don't push.
Nice little gadget, the computer. But I doubt if they'll replace us humans until they find out about coffee breaks or laughing at the boss's jokes.
Well, there are no laughs in this one. But we do have confirmation that a Mr. and Mrs. James P. Archer did purchase one-way tickets to Honolulu on that date.
You mind asking it if Mr. Archer booked connecting flights to one of the outlying islands or points beyond?
Not at all.
You were right, Barnaby. Mr. Archer's car has been missing since the night he disappeared. It's not at his home or his business. Mrs. Archer gave me a description of the car and the license plate number.
Well, maybe it's still here in the parking lot. Take a look around.
Well, even if you do find it, I mean, what would it tell you?
I don't know. But you have to keep sniffing around until something makes you sneeze.
Sorry, but there's no record of the Archers even boarding their original flight here in Los Angeles.
You mean they weren't on the plane at all?
I queried the computer twice to make sure. They never boarded.
Well, thank you very much. They could have boarded another flight, different airline. Why don't you check into that, Betty? I'll go poke around the parking lot.
All right. Well, I hope you find something to make you sneeze.
I'll settle for one little gesundheit. How'd you do with the computer?
Well, Archer's name doesn't appear on any Honolulu manifest for the past 2 weeks.
Man buys tickets to Honolulu, doesn't board the plane, yet he leaves his car here. Why?
Throw his wife off the trail?
I might buy that if it weren't for one thing. His wife says he's a very big man.
6'4", 230 pounds.
That's bigger than I am. Yeah, when I tried to get in there a little while ago, the seats were pushed so far forward, I had trouble getting behind the wheel.
Which means someone a lot smaller than Archer drove the car, parked it here. The girlfriend?
I have a hunch if we find her, might answer a much bigger question. Why?
The trouble with this business, there are always more questions than answers.
Well, the answers are there, Betty, but it's like eating French food. You have to dig down through the sauce to get to the meat.
I have just inhaled 500 calories. Oh, you have made this a perfectly wonderful evening. Wade?
I was just about to say the same about you. I can't remember when I met a more beautiful, intelligent, totally charming woman.
Oh, you're embarrassing me.
Will there be something else, monsieur?
Not for now, thanks. What would you like, Della?
Oh, I have more than enough, thank you.
No, gift. Something to repay you for setting up that meeting with Tim Darnell.
I'm being repaid right now. This is the closest thing to a real date I've had since...
Since when?
Well, truthfully, since I lost my husband 8 months ago.
I'm very sorry, Della. Those aren't empty words. I lost my wife 2 years ago. I know what you're feeling.
And you do know, don't you?
I also know life goes on.
You make it sound so simple.
I can prove to you how simple it is. If you'll let me.
I'd like that, Wade. I really would.
Miss Madison?
Yes?
Telephone. You can take it up front.
Excuse me.
If it's a man, hang up and hurry back.
Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Long time, Della. Happy to see me?
Well, Charlie, what are you doing here?
Oh, I got the word that you and Tim were in town, so I dropped in on your favorite hairdresser. Mr. Herrick, you should be more careful. Broads tell your hairdressers everything.
Okay, so you found me.
Yeah, but I haven't found that 25 grand you two owe me. Remember that stock scam we pulled in Frisco?
Well, talk to Tim. He handles the money.
I plan to. Just as soon as you tell me where I can find him.
Well, that may take some time.
No time. I want to meet with him tomorrow.
All right, I'll call him when I get home tonight.
Good. I'll call you around midnight. You set it up. I just might decide to change that pretty little face.
You finished?
Sure. Just remember that Mark you're working on inside, he might not be too interested in what you have to say, honey. If you're talking through a mouthful of wire.
Well, I'm forced to agree with you, Barnaby. Look at the 2 R's in his last name. You notice how he made them on the check, then here on the credit card receipt.
They're not the same.
And there's also the slant of the H.
Well, coming from the best man I know on curlicues, scribblings, and scrawlings, that's good enough for me.
That's an excellent forgery. But whoever signed that credit card was not James Archer.
The signature on the check is genuine.
Yeah, undoubtedly, but we have to find out now is who paid for the airline tickets. Well, thank you very much, Dave. That's one I owe you.
Anytime, Barnaby.
Mr. Darnell?
Yes, yes.
Wade Swanson.
How you doing, Wade? Come on in.
I certainly appreciate you taking the time to see me, Mr. Darnell.
No, hey, call me Tim, will you? Listen, I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to help you.
Well, Miss Madison said that you got some copper.
Yes, yeah, I know that I had some copper for sale. Well, that's not quite true. Have a seat, will you?
Right, thanks.
A little coffee?
Yeah, please.
See, my half of the deal has been committed for some time. My partner was one who was looking for a buyer. Unfortunately, between the time that I called Miss Madison, well, he made the sale. And, gee, I'm sorry. I guess you made the trip for nothing, huh?
Mr. Darnell, Tim, suppose I were in a position to top whatever price you've been offered.
Well, look, I'd really like to help you, but would you excuse me for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Hello. Yeah, Lloyd. What is it? What? Listen, I hope you're kidding, because I'm not laughing.
I hope my timing was right. Is Wade there?
Yeah, you'd better believe it, Lloyd.
He must be hanging on your every word, so go ahead, do your number.
Well, that's tough, Lloyd. That's really tough. I mean, I get a chance to double our money, and you're welching on me. Yeah, that's exactly how I mean it. You believe it. Summa cum laude in economics. He blows a $250,000 opportunity for me because he goes out and overextends himself buying stocks on margin.
The opportunity. That's the copper shipment you were talking about?
As a matter of fact, it was. That shipment's going to arrive in less than 3 days. I have to find a way to cover Lloyd's half of the contract.
Well, look, if he can't handle it, how about letting me take his end?
That's a rather large end you're talking about. $250,000. That's a lot of money to raise in less than 48 hours. And it has to be a cash transaction.
My company's got the money.
I don't say that unless you're really positive, because I have other clients that can handle it.
No, I need that copper. It'll take some doing, but I can get the cash.
All right. I'll give Lloyd a call, and I'll see if I can get him to transfer his part of the contract over to you. It may cost you an extra 10% for him.
That won't be a problem if I get that copper. You just call him back. I better get moving. I have a few bankers to talk to.
All right, Wade. Listen, I like your style. Chances are this could be start of a very profitable partnership.
I'll be in touch by the end of the day.
Okay.
Nice scam you got going. Very nice.
How you doing, Charlie? Della said you weren't coming by until tonight.
Well, I don't take chances anymore after that disappearance act in Frisco. There's my 25,000.
Just made arrangements for it.
I want my money now. You understand? Understand?
Hey, Charlie, come on. I don't have it. I don't have the money now. Give me a few days. As soon as the mark pays off, you'll get yours. God is my witness.
Stop dropping names.
Come on, man. I don't have the money.
Well, beg it, borrow it, steal it, baby. But if I don't leave here with my money, you leave here in a pine box. So you remember. 10 o'clock.
Very interesting, Mr. Farrow.
She'll never hang in the Louvre, but I do make a comfortable living at it. You can relax, Jenny. It's a cover for one of those horrific pocketbooks.
About Mr. Archer.
Well, what can I tell you, Mr. Jones? Jim's my friend.
Any idea where he may have taken off to?
Maybe he pulled a Gauguin. Could have happened. We met in art school. Maybe he decided to chuck it and go back to what he likes best.
When's the last time you saw him?
I ran into Jim about 3 weeks ago up the coast. A restaurant, Blue Dolphin. He did have a young lady with him.
Young lady have a name?
Della. He didn't mention her last name.
What'd she look like?
Mid-20s, about 5'5", reddish-brown hair. Terrific figure. An executive secretary, I think Jim said.
Why don't you draw on this blank? Think you could sketch me a picture of the young lady?
Well, if I can't, Mr. Jones, I've been taking money under false pretenses for a number of years.
Her name's Della Madison. She's a Gershwin freak. Most chicks her age never heard of Gershwin.
There you are.
Thanks.
When's the last time you saw her in here?
2 weeks, 2 days, 22 hours ago.
You have quite a memory.
That's quite a chick.
Sounds like she, what's the expression, turned you on.
That's the expression. One look at her and it's fly me to the moon time.
Looking for a friend of hers, James Archer. Ever seen him before?
2 weeks, 2 days, 22 hours ago. They always came in together. Once, just once, I wish he would have come in alone.
You figured on, making a play for her?
Not with that dude around. He's big enough to rattle King Kong off the Empire State Building.
You impress me as being resourceful enough to work around an obstacle like that.
Well, I did get to her front door once, but my resources ran out.
I'm very interested in hearing your front door story.
Well, there's not much to it. I stole her cigarette lighter one night, figuring she'd call back the next day and ask about it. She did.
And you offered to drop it by her place?
You got it. Now for the unhappy ending. Godzilla answered the door.
How's your memory on addresses?
Getting better. 126 Loma Vista, apartment 10.
Hi, Charlie. Come on in.
You, honey. Where's Timmy?
Out getting your money. He'll be back in a little while. You want a drink?
Yeah, why not? Scotch rocks.
I hear you roughed up Tim a little bit. Shame on you.
Well, you know, Timmy's like that stubborn mule in the old joke. You gotta get his attention first.
I know exactly what you mean.
Mean you're having a little trouble with Tim yourself?
I have a large feeling our partnership is about to go that-a-way.
Well, honey, if anything happens, maybe we'll get together again, huh?
You're sweet, Charlie. You really are. Come on, dance with me.
Where'd Tim go to get the money?
Oh, forget Tim. Come on, Charlie. Hey, you're pretty good.
Oh, honey, don't get cute. Come on, give it back.
Tim wants to have a few words with you first.
And now I want you to stand there, and I want you to listen to me, Joe. I tried to get your money, no dice. I want you to back off and wait until our mark comes through.
He's telling the truth, Charlie. Just give us till tomorrow.
You double-talking little creep. You gutless punk.
Phil, look, I didn't mean that. I only tried to scare him.
What's happening to us?
Look, they're always risks, baby. I mean, we both knew that going in.
All I know is it used to be small-time cons for kicks and rent money. Now it's...
Don't blame me, Del. Don't blame me.
No, it's only me for letting myself be a part of it.
I didn't want this to happen any more than you did. I mean, you know that. I mean, it was his fault. I mean, he brought it on himself, Charlie did. Look, honey, there's only one way we can get out of this. We got to get money. Just hang in with me, will you? Because there's only one way I know to get it. Hang in, please, just a little while longer.
Madison, I'm Barnaby Jones, private investigator. That chicken smells just like down home. Mind if I come in?
If you don't mind, I am getting ready for a picnic.
You just go on about your business. I just want to pop a few questions.
Well, am I entitled to know what this is all about?
Absolutely. I'm looking for a friend of yours, Mr. James P. Archer.
Well, there must be some mistake. I don't know any such person.
Well, have you ever heard of a Sid Farrell?
No, never.
That's funny, because he certainly heard of you. Matter of fact, he drew a picture of you from memory.
Or wash my mouth out with soap.
I prefer to go back and start all over again. Mr. Farrell said that he saw you and Mr. Archer in a place called the Blue Dolphin Restaurant a little over 3 weeks ago.
Mr. Jones, Jim is a married man. I don't want to cause him any trouble.
Well, now, down home, we have a saying that truth and oil have a way of coming to the surface. I think you'd avoid a lot of trouble by staying on the surface right from the start.
I have nothing to hide, if that's what you mean.
Well, fine. Then you don't mind telling me the last time you saw Mr. Archer.
The same night we ran into Mr. Farrell.
Well, now, let's start again. At the Blue Dolphin, there's a piano player who said that he saw you and Mr. Archer in the place a little over 2 weeks ago. As a matter of fact, it was the night that Mr. Archer disappeared.
All right, Mr. Jones. Jim did take me to the Blue Dolphin that night. It seemed he'd found himself a new love goddess. I guess it was his way of letting me down easy.
Any idea who this other woman was?
No. But I guess it was serious because She got him to leave his wife, which is something I couldn't accomplish.
And you figure that this is the reason Mr. Archer sort of dropped out of sight?
You have no idea what that did to me, Mr. Jones. Having him, just losing him so quickly like that, I thought he loved me. I would have taken him on any terms. I feel like such a fool.
Sometimes it's harder to fall out of love than to fall in. Why don't we talk later when you feel better?
Thank you.
Hello, lovely lady. Ready?
Wade, this is Mr. Jones.
Barnaby Jones. I didn't get your last name.
Swanson. Wade Swanson.
You look familiar. Are you in the sporting goods business?
No. The components, WS Electronics.
Oh, must have been mistaken. Well, have a nice picnic, you two.
What was that all about?
Oh, nothing, Wade. Nothing to worry about. Wade, I'm sorry. It's just too soon for me. We don't know enough about each other.
I couldn't care less.
You would later, believe me.
Okay. Everything up front, then. We tell all. Only I get to go first.
No, let me begin. Because once you know...
Della, please. I have to get something off my conscience before you start. It's very important.
Wade.
I lied to you. My company doesn't need copper. It needs money. With copper in short supply, I'd hope to sell it to speculators at a profit.
What about the $200,000?
I thought I could raise enough to cover the option, but turns out my creditors even have creditors. Afraid I bit off too large a bite.
You mean you're broke?
Not a sou. But they say a poor man's love is the strongest. Della, a confession isn't meant to be funny.
But it is. It is the funniest thing I have ever heard.
Oh, glad to see you back. I was about to put out an APB on you.
Gee, I kind of wish you would. I might hit it lucky and get picked up by a handsome bachelor in blue.
Well, did you find out where Della Madison worked?
I even found out where she didn't work.
Would you like to untangle that?
Well, our credit source told me that she worked for Triangle Metal Imports. But by the time I got to Triangle, it was the noon hour.
So you took the personnel director to lunch?
No, he took me to lunch. That's what took so long.
Well, where didn't she work?
Well, it seems she got her job at Triangle through a letter of recommendation from a company, Allied Imports, way up in Spokane.
So?
Well, on my way back from lunch, I telephoned Allied. They did, at one time, have a Della Madison working for them. But she was 56 years old.
That's not so old.
Barnaby, that's not the point. I mean, that's not our Della Madison, right?
So just when we're beginning to find out who Della Madison is, she turns out to be somebody else. You know any reason why Miss Madison didn't show up for work this morning?
Well, Judy, that's my friend in personnel. She said that Della phoned in right after lunch and quit.
Didn't even give a notice?
None. I hate to sound like a catty female, but, well, it's just as well.
Sounds like you two didn't get along too well.
To get along with Della, you had to be a man, if you know what I mean.
Just one of the men that she got along with?
All right. That's Mr. Archer. He's one of them.
Mr. Archer come in on business?
If you can call it that. The poor guy kept coming in here to see Mr. Matthews about buying some copper. You know, I don't think Della let him inside Mr. Matthews' door once.
Maybe she was acting on instructions from her boss.
My female intuition tells me that there was more to it than that.
That's probably the world's greatest lie detector.
You're cute.
So are you.
Thank you.
Did any other customers get the same treatment from Miss Madison that Mr. Archer did?
Well, there was Mr. Swanson. Oh, that's a shame. He's really a neat guy.
Wade Swanson?
Yeah, that's him.
Well, thank you very much for the information.
Okay.
Now, if you will point me in the direction of the personnel office, I'd like to get a picture of Miss Madison.
Okay, go out the door and turn right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What's the matter, Del? You sound a little bit panicky on the phone.
Well, it's Wade. He started asking questions.
Well, did you ever see a mark who didn't get panicky last minute? That's your job. You gotta calm him down.
Well, I've tried, but he's suspicious about something. Maybe you should call him and cancel.
Oh, no way, no way. We're too close.
Tim, Wade is nobody's fool.
Look, will you just calm down? I mean, you're starting to lose your cool.
Look, it's not that simple. Before Wade puts up his money, he's going to insist that he see the color of yours. You see, it's impossible. There's no way we can come up with that kind of money.
He's got his $250,000?
In cash. And he demands to see your money before he hands his over.
Okay. Just have to get it, that's all.
Well, where?
Why should I lend money to you, a con man?
Because I'm the best there is. This is a sure thing, Mr. Alves.
How much do you need?
$250,000. Deposit the money in the bank tomorrow morning and withdraw $500,000 the same afternoon.
I don't trust con men.
There's no risk with me, Mr. Alves. I swear it.
There's always a risk. That's why crumbs like you come to me. Then you don't pay up, I have to kill you. If you're dead, I can't collect the money. It's a vicious circle.
Please, Mr. Alves. I've got to have that money.
Jules, would you trust this con man? It'll cost you 10%.
It's $25,000 for just a few hours. The normal charge is 10% a week.
That's right. But you don't come here if you got someplace else to go.
Okay. When do I pick it up?
You don't. I deliver it to you 10 tomorrow morning. Marius, give the con man something to write with so he can leave his address. It's very good.
Thank you, Mr. Alves.
Con man, just so you should know, I'm a very ecology-minded citizen. But if you default, that won't stop me from polluting the Pacific Ocean with your carcass.
Okay. Thank you very much, Lieutenant.
Oh, what did he say?
Well, he told me to tell you that curiosity is the reason that window shades were invented.
Come on, Barnaby. Did he get a make from Della's personnel photo?
He did. Her real name is Olivia Kearney. A bunco artist, has done a short time in Denver and Spokane. Nice, slick M.O. She sets up the pigeons and her partner clips their wings.
Who's her partner?
Well, if it's the same one she's been using, it's a fella named Tim Darnell. Bunco and fairly middling forger.
Well, that could account for the signature on Archer's credit card bill.
It counts for more than that, Betty. All the arrows point the same way. Apparently, she set up Archer and something went wrong.
Well, you think she and her partner got rid of Archer and then made it look as though he took off for Hawaii?
That's my guess. And it's also my guess that Swanson is about to fall for the same gambit.
I don't understand is why she quit her job.
Gyp and Gypsy are part of all con artists, Betty. They pick a town clean and then they move on.
And you think Della's about to move on?
Yes, but not before they separate Swanson from his money. Now, I want you to hightail it out to his factory. Try to raise somebody. Here's the address.
Right.
I'll check his home.
I'll expect it back not later than 4 this afternoon. With interest.
No sweat, Mr. Arvez.
I never sweat, Conrad. I make other people sweat.
Got it, didn't I? You thought I wasn't going to get it, huh? Come on now. Don't look so worried. Everything is terrific. Now I'm going to meet Wade at the bank. We're going to deposit the money in a joint account, and presto. Through the magic of persuasion, plus a small act of forgery, yours truly is going to withdraw $500,000 biggies just before the bank closes.
You make it sound so easy.
And as of this afternoon, you are going to be a rich and retired lady of leisure. I must be going.
Tim, there's been a slight change in plans.
Hey, come on, Del. What's this?
Wade,
Wait.
tie him up.
Wait a minute now. What's going on? What do you think you're doing?
What I should have done before you started killing people.
How'd she con you into this?
You'd never believe the money's only a small part of this, would you?
Hey, Del, come on now. You're being stupid. That money belongs to Bruno Arvez. Now, if I don't get it back to him, he'll kill me.
I know you, Tim. You'll find a way of getting free after we've gone, and then you'll just have to keep running, just like always.
Look, make a deal.
With what?
Well, suppose I were to tell Arvez, where his money is.
You do that. And I'll tell the police who murdered Jim Archer and Charlie Waters.
So that's it, huh? That's why you're doing this to me, huh?
No. Suddenly all the fun went out of it. And I also happen to love Wade.
Oh, come on. You disappoint me, Del. I mean, the first rule I taught you was never to get emotionally involved with your mark.
So flunk me.
I can't. You outconned your teacher on this one.
Right, let's go. Goodbye, Tim. I hope you make it.
You too.
Already I don't like it. Marius, you stay with the con man. Jules, we'll follow the money.
Any luck?
Swanson moved out of his apartment early this morning. There was nobody at Della's apartment. What's going on here?
Well, WS Electronics is defunct. The employees were terminated yesterday, and the creditors are taking over this morning.
Are they repossessing everything?
Right down to the light bulbs.
Swanson's files are still in there.
What are we looking for, Barnaby?
One of those books the secretaries use to log in and out phone traffic. Sometimes they can be more revealing than a diary.
Remind me to let you look at a real diary sometime.
Here it is. How many calls yesterday?
Looks like they're all bill collectors.
Except late in the afternoon, Swanson called Sunburst Air Charter Service. Call him, Betty.
Lousy con man said that money was going in the bank. Let's go. That's far enough. That's my money you got there.
There must be some mistake. I don't know what you're talking about.
Doesn't matter. Just don't make any quick moves. Now we're going back in the terminal. Easy.
Barnaby, over there.
Call the police.
I won't go back to jail. I can't.
Della, we can do whatever we have to. I love you, Della.
Wade, you know.
Look, we've got something now. Let's don't lose it.
Throw out the gun!
You want this. We don't need it anymore.
For what it's worth, you made the right choice.
You wouldn't con a con woman, would you?
Well, I just spoke to Lieutenant Biddle.
Did he pick up Darnell and Arvez man?
Mm-hmm. They're both in custody. He's also dispatched a crew out to Lake Hempstead to drag for the two bodies.
Now comes the tough part. Tell Mrs. Archer.
I'm afraid she's going to take it pretty hard.
Sometimes today's tragedy is a way of becoming tomorrow's blessing. Going to take a while, but I think Mrs. Archer is strong enough to write her own happy ending.
Barnaby Jones, a Quinn Martin production, starring Buddy Ebsen, also starring Lee Merriweather, Mark Sheriff, with guest stars Susan Howard, Michael Basilione, special guest star Granville Van Dusen. Tonight's episode, Yesterday's Terror.
Hi, Sandy. You're making your rounds a little earlier than usual, aren't you?
Oh, Mrs. Dunsley, ever since your husband announced he's taking that big job in London, he's become a real Simon Legree about getting things ship-shape.
The point is, Tom, that there wouldn't be any flack from the press if the Treasury Department's PR people said up front that my appointment to the World Bank isn't going to create a conflict of interest. Well, that's why my first move was to put my firm into a blind trust. Right. I thought you were going to see about closing down the beach house. We leave for London in 3 days.
I have to stop by St. Angela's first.
All right. All right. Well, give me 5 or 6 weeks to get my feet wet at the World Bank, and then you can set up all the in-depth interviews you want, okay? Bye.
Did you forget to make out the check?
Check.
For the television sets, the girls at St. Angela's? You may not realize it, but those sets are just as important as any of the billion-dollar loans you make.
Darling, I'm very proud of the work you're doing at St. Angela's, but don't you think that contributing color TV sets and all those other frills to a home for unwed mothers makes life there just a little too attractive for your fallen angels?
And what would you have me do with them, hmm? Take them out and stone them to death like they did in the olden days?
You know what else they did in the olden days?
What?
Well, the one with the muscles threw the one with the long, fluttering eyelashes over his shoulder and took her to his cave.
Yeah?
Sometimes they weren't seen again for weeks.
Weeks, huh?
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, it's all right, Sandy. I have just realized that my wardrobe is incomplete. See, I'm going to have to rush out and buy myself a pair of long, fluttering eyelashes.
Well, like I always taught my girls, Treasure, never keep a John waiting. Or he might take his action somewhere else.
Look, I ask you not to call me Treasure anymore. Here.
Is this bonds?
I've given you my money. I've sold most of my jewelry. I'm sorry, but that's the best that I can do.
I don't know anything about this kind of paper.
They're bearer bonds, fully negotiable. There's not a fence in the world that wouldn't give you 65% of their face value.
So I net out of this about 30,000, huh?
Yeah. You add it to the rest of the money I've already given you, and I figure that makes us even.
When was it you said you were heading for London? End of the week?
Yeah, Friday.
She'll give you plenty of time to dip into the well one more time.
No, I won't. I won't.
Look, Treasure. Maybe this guy you hooked loves you enough to say, so what, if I tell him you were once one of my top stars. But what about the newspapers? Hell, he'd be lucky to end up as dog catcher after the circus they'd make of it.
You're never gonna stop.
Look, I took you out of a dime store soda fountain and made you the flashiest trick in the business. Now you're Mrs. God Rocks and I end up in the gutter. You owe me, you dig?
Look, you gotta give me some time. I can't go back there today.
Well, nobody's rushing you. Tomorrow will be just fine. And, try and grab a bigger handful of bonds this time. About $100,000 worth, and I'm out of your life for good.
Then I put the bonds in the cart and started off on my rounds, same as I always do.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Wright. I'll be off for now. Well, Barnaby, looks like your insurance company's getting off easy on this one.
Well, I assure you that California Meridian Insurance Company isn't exactly doing a jig over losing $53,000.
Could have been a lot worse. There must be over $1 million worth of bonds in here. If it was one of the employees, why would they settle for a mere $53,000 worth from Miss Wright's car?
Well, if it was one of the employees, maybe they didn't have access to this room.
Or it could be a simple case of the bonds being mislaid. Are you sure these premises were searched thoroughly?
Twice. We didn't finish the second search until 4 this morning.
All right, Mr. Bensley. I'll be in touch. Come up with anything, you let me know, Barnaby.
Oh, Sandy, this is the man from the insurance company, Barnaby Jones.
How do you do?
I told him you'd be happy to cooperate if he had any questions.
I've already told the lieutenant everything I know.
Well, it never hurts to take a second look at things. Sometimes you pick up bits and pieces that enable everybody to get home in time for supper.
The bonds were in the cart when I left the file room and were gone by the time I was supposed to deliver them to Mr. Jordan's office. That's all I can tell you.
Is this the cart that you use?
Yes?
Do you usually bring it into the office when you deliver the bonds?
No, usually I'll leave it in front of the door, but it's never out of my sight for more than a moment or two.
Well, in a moment or two, somebody passing by could possibly lift something out of it. How long has Miss Wright worked for you?
Oh, about 3 years. Sandy is one of my top people. You don't suspect her, do you?
Well, if it does turn out to be an inside job, by definition, it usually turns out to be someone you trust. I'd like to have a list of all your employees.
Of course.
And ask the receptionist if she can provide me with a list of all the clients who came by her desk yesterday morning.
This way.
Mrs. Dunsley?
Francis, remember? Sit down, sit down. You don't need to be standing. How are you?
Fine.
Good. Oh, Blue. Something tells me that you expect it to be a boy.
Uh-huh. Even picked out a name for him. Troy, after my father.
Your father?
So I don't know who my father really is. But little Troy doesn't have to know that.
Little Troy will know who his father is. Sister Mary told me about your boyfriend getting out of jail.
Yeah. Rudy called a while ago from that halfway house where he's staying. Said he was coming over.
I think it's terrific. I hope you'll be very happy.
You don't think I'm gonna marry him? I'm afraid of him. That's the only reason I agreed to see him. I mean, he's a killer.
Sister Mary told me that it was just a bar fight, an accident.
That's what everybody thought. So they put him away for 8 months and call it manslaughter. But I was there. Rudy meant to kill that man. And it wasn't just because he made a pass at me. Rudy likes hurting people. Here comes Dreamboat now. Look at him. He even walks like he's looking for trouble. Stick around. You'll see.
No, honey, I have an appointment. I promise. I'll talk to you before I leave.
Hey, Treasure, take a card.
Why are you following me? I told you that you would have to wait.
You said tomorrow. This is tomorrow.
There is a private investigator, police all over the place. Now, you're just going to have to give me a couple of weeks, at least until things have quieted down.
You're talking like you're holding the cards, not me. Remember, Mrs. Dunsley, there's also a little murder rap waiting for you back in Miami.
Murder? You really are a creep, aren't you?
Ace of spades. Guilty as charged.
That John was a beast, a sadist. And you knew it when you set him up with me.
Didn't give you any call to push him down a flight of stairs.
He would have strangled me. Look, I was just trying to protect myself.
Case is still open as a homicide. Now, they know that John had a hooker in the room with him. They just don't know who the hooker is. Yet.
Look, my husband is out of the office for the rest of the day. I have no excuse to go back there. You're just going to have to wait until tomorrow.
Sure. As long as you get those bonds to me before that big bird takes off for London.
That's right, an inter-office delivery card. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Collins. I appreciate that.
Yes, well, thank you. No, I'm sorry too, right. Bye-bye. Anything?
No. All the clients who were at Dunsley's yesterday were either accompanied by brokers or they weren't anywhere near the executive hallway.
No, I'm afraid I haven't done much better with this list of employees.
Barnaby, look who I found.
Barnaby. Betty, my dear. Beautiful as ever.
Oh, yes, I know, Howie. And if only I had enough money to afford you.
Do you know where I found him? I found him hanging around Superior Court, making passes at rich divorcees.
Oh, Howie, when will you ever learn?
You think some other guy isn't helping my ex spend the alimony I pay her? I figure one hand washes the other.
Well, now, Howie, you help us, and maybe we'll chip in on your next monthly payment.
Yeah, JR's been filling me in about those missing bonds. They're on the griddle.
Howie figures that the Dunsley bonds are too hot right now and that none of the regular fences want to get caught with that kind of heat in their inventory.
You figure they're still up for grabs?
And they'll stay that way, unless some hotshot knows a way to travel the bonds out of the country. You know, to where they don't look too close at serial numbers.
If we come up with such a buyer, you come up with a seller?
Well, there is this dude who seems to be always plugged in on everything. Ask him for an elephant and he'll come up with Dumbo. Only he, might be a little tough to find just now.
Well, here's a little finding money. And, this is for when you set him up for us.
Okay. But be careful on this one, Barnaby.
Why, do you know something we don't?
No. It's just that nothing about this caper hit me as professional. It smells more like a juggling act by an amateur. And amateurs scare me because you never know what they're liable to do.
There.
Listen, tell him to kill that beer and send over 2 scat traps over there. Okay. What does it make the action kind of slow up town?
Now I'm just waiting for somebody.
Wait. Anybody keep a fox like you waiting should have his screw turned.
Well, you're not so bad yourself.
You know, I've been watching you ever since I left the halfway house. You've been following me.
Well, I've just been trying to figure out your sign.
Why? Is it showing?
Aggressive. Sees what he wants, goes after it. What is it? Scorpio or Taurus?
Rudy. It's just plain old Rudy to my pals. What do your pals call you? Huh?
That ought to cover it.
You know, just so we understand each other, if you're trying to say something to me, say it in words. Big numbers like this sort of confuse me.
All right. There's a man who's trying to hurt me. And I want to hire somebody to stop him.
Isn't that what the cops are for? Why don't you go to them?
I'll just scare him off. He'll come back. I want this man stopped permanently.
So you figure all you have to do is come into a place like this, go eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and pick yourself out someone to take care of your problem, right?
Well.
A minute ago, I asked you what your name was. You didn't tell me what it was.
Let's just say that I'm the lady who's going to give you $2,000 after you've done the job.
It looks like you just might have bought yourself some peace of mind. Here's to the money, lady.
Splendid collection, isn't it, Miss Roberts? Miss Roberts?
Oh, yes, they're magnificent.
Are you sure you won't join me in breakfast?
Oh, thank you, no, Mr. Ordway. Mr. Davidson and I have already eaten.
Those particular pieces have been completely remounted. I can guarantee the original owners would never be able to identify them.
I don't doubt your professional competence, Mr. Ordway, but this isn't the type of merchandise that we were looking for, is it, madam?
Oh, well, it would certainly sell beautifully if we had clients in the Middle East. All that excess oil money. It's a pity.
Let me understand something. When Howie Spiller called to say that he couldn't handle your action, to ask if I was interested, I was led to believe that you were both in a position to travel top-grade merchandise overseas.
Well, possibly Mr. Spiller should have been a little more specific. You see, our contacts are in Athens and Rome, and our people are looking to put their money in a paper.
You mean stocks? Bonds?
Yes, if they're untraceable.
Our clients have large sums of undeclared cash that they wish converted into something small and safe.
It sounds like you're after bearer bonds. The kind the papers mentioned were stolen just recently.
Yes, I read where they were missing. If they were stolen and you could get a hold of them, you might do perfectly.
Well, that might be possible, Mr. Davidson. How much can you use?
We work on a very small percentage. It'd have to be 50,000 or upwards, or it wouldn't be worth the risk.
Yes, and we are leaving this afternoon for San Francisco to see some people who might be able to help us up there. So if you're interested, Mr. Ordway, it will have to be fast.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. We'll call you in a few hours.
Yeah.
Ordway, do you still have the merchandise?
I still have them.
You're in luck. I think I can make a deal for all you're holding. And more.
100,000 more?
You've got a deal. But we don't have much time.
Yeah, well, this afternoon okay? About 12, 1 o'clock. Is that okay?
No, sooner.
Where do I meet you?
The Circle Shopping Center in Northridge, the east end of the parking lot. And make it 11 o'clock, not a minute later.
Yeah, right. Yes, Mrs. Dunsley, please.
What's the get-up for?
I didn't want to be recognized in case we were seen together.
Well, just hand over the bonds. You won't have to worry about that again.
I'm gonna need another hour.
Are you trying to pull something?
I told you, I can't go to the office unless my husband's there. He's on his way now.
All right. I'll have to stall my guy. Just hurry it up.
Look, for old time's sake, I'm gonna ask you just one more time. Let me off the hook.
You're wasting time.
$53,000? What happened to the other 100,000?
There's been a hang-up. It'll take another hour.
An hour? That's cutting it pretty short.
Come on, I'll buy you a drink.
No, I've got to make another stop. Come over to my house when you get the rest. I'll take them off your hands then.
Betty, hi, let me speak to Barnaby. It's that station wagon right there.
You asleep?
I don't know. He's been that way ever since Ordway left, about 20 minutes ago.
Let's have a look.
Is he dead?
Here, call Lieutenant Biddle.
Illinois driver's license. Name mean anything to you?
Calvin Timothy Green. Nope.
Local bank account. Mr. Green was doing all right for himself. Total's almost $12,000.
3 deposits in the last 10 days.
Also found 11 of these $100 bills in a money belt.
But you found no trace of the bonds?
No. You think it could have been some of this money you saw Ordway handing back to Green, not the bonds?
Well, to tell you the truth, Lieutenant, I don't get to see $100 bills that often that I wouldn't know the difference.
Maybe Ordway can shed some light on that when you pick him up.
Already got out an APB on him. Shouldn't take long. I'll let you know as soon as we got it.
Darling, it's our going away party.
I know. But I promised that I would get the money to St. Angela's before we left for London. No, would you cash this for me?
This is the check I gave you yesterday.
Well, Sister Mary felt that when the girls were ready to leave, a cash gift would be more useful. You know, it would sort of help them on their way.
I only have $1,300 on hand.
That'll have to do. I'm sorry, darling. But I promise this won't take long. Okay?
Good evening.
Good evening.
I hope I'm not too late for the party.
Not at all. Francis, I don't think I know this man.
Oh, this is the man from St. Angela's. He's on the committee for charities, isn't that right?
I'm Ed Dunsley. I'm one of your biggest customers.
Rudy Markham. I'm very big on charities and that sort of stuff.
Rudy. Yes, you must be here for the donation. Sister Mary must have wanted to save me the trip. Here.
It's cool. Well, you're a little short, but who's counting?
Well, if that's all...
Oh, no, I can't leave without giving Mrs. Dunsley a receipt. It's tax deductible. You get a pencil?
There's one in the study. Francis.
This way. How the hell did you find me?
You left tracks, as they say. Hey, your husband, he really does okay, doesn't he?
Okay. How much more do you want?
Is that what you think, that I came here to shake you down?
Let's get it over with.
Look, the bonds I took from the mark should bring in plenty, together with the money you just gave me. That's going to do me just fine.
Well, then what is it you want?
I like you.
You what?
I like you. I think you're about the prettiest woman I've ever known.
You came here after what happened with my husband and all my friends out there to tell me that you like me.
Yeah. You've been giving me the eye, haven't you?
I gave you the eye?
Yeah.
I think you had better leave right now.
And if I don't want you to call the cops? Listen, I like you. You like me. What's so bad about that?
Look, this is insane. If you like me, then go away and leave me alone.
Francis, you got this all wrong. It's not like I'm asking you to give all this up to marry me or nothing like that. But that doesn't mean we can't see each other all the time.
Francis? Oh, you're still here.
We've been talking about this charity business. It's so...
I didn't mean to interrupt, but we're about to serve dinner, so...
Oh, well, thank you. That's an invitation. I appreciate it. That's nice.
Coming, Francis.
Yes, I'll be out in a minute.
Forgot one thing, Ordway. You switched the diamond in this one, only the ring itself happens to match one from the Morrison job in Palm Springs.
All right. Maybe you can nail me for receiving stolen goods, but not for murder. I hardly even knew this Cal Green.
You were seen in the station wagon with him haggling over the bond.
If I stuck a knife into him for the bonds, where are they? Where? Your men found everything else I was holding.
Take Mr. Ordway back to the holding cell till the district attorney's people get here.
Got anything from Ordway?
Yeah, the creeps. JR, when Ordway got out of that station wagon, did he stop on the driver's side to say anything to Cal Green?
No, he just walked toward his car and drove off.
Coroner's preliminary report. You didn't see anybody else approach that wagon?
I guess somebody could have when I went to the phone booth to call Barnaby, but that wasn't for more than half a minute.
It must have been when it happened, John. Green was killed by a knife thrust from the left side.
At a downward angle. The killer must have come at him through the driver's side window.
Well, that definitely rules out Ordway, but it still leaves us with how Green got those bonds and where they are now.
Did you get a home address on Green from his bank account?
General delivery. It's like his Illinois driver's license. Maybe Miami can do better for us.
You got something from Miami?
Yeah, it seems the Chicago police are holding a Miami warrant on Mr. Green for, as it's politely put, soliciting women for immoral purposes.
He was a pimp?
I'll let you in on all the seamy details when I get the TWX on his complete record.
We'll be waiting on your phone call, John.
Get in.
Hey, you know, my luck's changing. You're right on time. You look good in blue.
Here. Take it. It was my mother-in-law's. And you should be able to get at least $5,000 for it. And that's the end of it. Do you understand?
Hey, I told you I got enough to last us for a while. Then it'll probably come in handy after we get back from Mexico, so.
We? What are you talking about?
You've been there? It's fantastic. Especially a place called Guadalajara. Hey, when that sun goes down and those stars come out twinkling like a million flashlights at night. I tell you, it's beautiful.
You're really serious, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm serious. Your husband's gonna be out of the country, ain't he? So what he don't know's not gonna hurt him, right? Could tell right away we're from the same part of town. I'm really crazy about you, Francine.
My husband and I are leaving for London this afternoon. And if you do anything to mess it up, I swear I'll kill you.
Couldn't kill anything, Francie. If you could kill someone, what you been needing me for? You wouldn't have needed me to begin with. And on the other hand, about your husband, if he starts getting in the way, you better start thinking of a good funeral for him.
What are you talking about?
Well, maybe it's not a bad idea. You know, he was put out of the way. You'd inherit all of his loot, and you and I could do our thing out in the open.
Look, okay. No, okay. Yeah, look. I'll do anything that you say. Just don't let anything happen to Ed.
Well, that's something to keep in mind. What time do you leave the house for the airport?
1 o'clock.
I'll be over right after 1 o'clock, okay? Hey, put a six-pack on ice, will you?
Is that TWX from Miami?
Mm-hmm. Full background on alias Calvin Green. Real name, Calvin Garrison. And as you can see, procuring was not the only thing that Miami wished to discuss with him.
Homicide.
It seems that one of the girls from his prostitution stable is suspected of killing a client. Green was wanted as a material witness for questioning.
5 years ago.
That's about the time he took off for parts unknown while he was out on bail.
What happened to the girl?
Never found. Oh, she had some prior arrests for prostitution. That's further on down.
Patricia Collier. Interesting. I wonder if her name is now Sandy Wright.
The file clerk at Dunsley's brokerage company?
Where's Jedediah?
Oh, my gosh, I forgot. He's still down. Lieutenant Biddle's waiting for you to show up where you were supposed to show up.
Tell him to ask Lieutenant Biddle to rush me a wire photo of Patricia Collier.
All right, and you. Am I going to have to tie a little bell around your neck to know where you are?
I'll be having a talk with Sandy Wright.
Francis, where are you?
Yes, Sister Mary. I did promise her that. Well, if you think it's that serious, of course I'll come over. Yes.
What is it?
Do you know the girl that I told you about at St. Mary's? Mary Jo? Well, she's in labor. And when they told her that I couldn't be with her like I promised, well, she went into hysterics. They're afraid for the baby.
You know, I can't postpone the flight there. They're holding off an emergency meeting until I get there.
Well, there's no reason for you to. I'll take the flight tomorrow.
Phone doesn't work. I had it disconnected this morning. Tall lie like that at a time like this, you must have had a pretty good reason for wanting to stay.
Yes, I do.
What kind of trouble are you in, Fran? Can't you tell me?
No, not now. Look, it's just something...
All right. I'll just cancel my flight.
There's no reason for you to. I only need one more day.
Just my bags. I love you, Fran.
Go ahead.
All right, I'll have a reservation on a flight tomorrow. Are you okay?
I'll be there.
No, I've never seen this man. I've never even heard of him before all this. Should I have?
Well, I thought it might be possible. He was operating out of Miami about the time you were there.
Miami? Well, I stopped off there once for a couple of days, but...
You were registered with an employment office there for 10 months. If that's a mistake, I could keep checking.
No, that won't be necessary. I worked for data accounting when I first got to Miami. After I quit, I hung around the beach waiting for another job until I decided to head west.
Any particular reason why you didn't mention that in your application here?
You see, I had to quit data accounting because the boss there made certain demands. Know what I mean?
And you were afraid Mr. Dunsley wouldn't understand?
Well, you can imagine the kind of recommendation that Lech would have given me if Mr. Dunsley had asked for one. Is that all?
Yes, thank you, Sandy.
Barnaby, this is the Miami Wire photo of Patricia Collier. And look at this. It's a picture of Mr. Dunsley and his wife.
Sandy.
Really, Mr. Jones, I have to finish these deliveries or I'll never get lunch.
Just one more question. When you discovered that the bonds were missing, did you notice whether Mrs. Dunsley was in the vicinity?
Mrs. Dunsley?
Yeah, did you see her? Was she in the building?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I did.
Why didn't you mention this to me or to the police?
Well, you wanted to know about employees or clients. Mrs. Dunsley? Mrs. Dunsley's Mr. Dunsley's wife.
What the hell's going on?
It's a celebration. What does it look like? My husband's on his way to Europe, and I wind up with you. I think that's something to celebrate about, don't you?
Come on, Francie. I'm not so hard to take, so why don't you just plain old cool it, huh?
Here, you gonna celebrate or not?
All right. I tell you something, Francie. You won't have no regrets. You played straight with me, I'll play straight with you, Skull. You know something?
What?
Why go to Mexico? With a palace like this to live it up in, we don't have to go anywhere.
Rudy, what about Mary Jo?
What about Mary Jo?
Well, I mean, she should be having your baby any time now. Don't you want the baby?
Are you kidding? That's what I went to see Mary Jo about, to tell her it was okay with me if she got rid of the kid. And you know what she had the nerve to tell me? To get lost. Can you believe that?
You know, Rudy, you just keep saying the wrong things. I really didn't want it to be like this.
You blow me away, you get tagged for murder one sure as payday.
No, I don't think so. I mean, look around. Look at the mess you made when you tried to attack me. And I think the police will believe me when I tell them how you broke in and I had to shoot you to protect myself.
Sounds like you got company.
Don't you move.
Okay, Francie, now you be a good girl now. Come on. Come on, let's move. Mrs. Dunkley?
Yes?
My name is Barnaby Jones. I'm a private investigator. This is my associate, Jedediah. Your husband probably told you I've been working on the matter of...
My husband isn't here. And if you'll excuse me, I'm very busy.
This is very important.
It's about the bonds that were stolen from your husband's firm.
I don't know anything about my husband's business.
Frankly, it can probably be proven that you took the bonds.
That's ridiculous.
Inside, both of you. Come on. See, I told you you needed me, Francie.
Rudy, forget it. It is all over.
Better listen to the lady.
No. You think I'm crazy enough to give all this up? Not on your life, not on both of your lives.
There are no bullets in the gun. It's empty. Well, Rob, I couldn't kill anybody. I just did this hoping I could scare you away.
I'll take that.
Lady said, it's all over. Uh-oh.
Mrs. Dunsley says you can get her husband's London phone number from his office.
Would you call him for me, please?
Yes, of course. What would you like me to say?
I don't know, really. I guess, just tell him that I'm sorry. And that I never really meant to hurt anybody. It just seemed like I never had a choice.
Well, maybe you did. Maybe if you had gone to your husband when Green first started blackmailing.
No, I don't think Ed would have understood.
Are you sure?
We better go.
Jedediah, I have one lousy phone call to make.
Barnaby Jones, starring Buddy Ebsen, also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Gary Lockwood, Meg Foster. Tonight's episode, Blueprint for a Caper.
I like seeing a man dedicated to his job.
What are you doing here? I told you never to come anywhere near this place.
Hey, come on, take it easy. No one saw me. I just want to make sure you got the plans.
I told you I'd get them tonight.
That's what I like about you, Clayton. Dependable. Like death and taxes.
I wish I could say the same about you. Your undisciplined antics are going to ruin everything for us one day.
Okay. I just got over anxious. I'm sorry.
Look, I haven't got time.
Who told you?
What?
You haven't got time.
on there a minute, Jeff. Let's see what you got here.
My dad used to have to tighten it all the time.
Yeah, just like a pit stop. See how that feels.
Great. Thanks, Mr. Jones.
Mario Andretti, move over.
Just one more thing I have to learn to do now. Repair race cars.
Mrs. Larkin, according to all the reports, including the medical examiners, your husband's death was an accident. On the telephone, you indicated that you had some doubts. Why?
I'm not really sure. It's more a feeling I have.
Based on anything in particular?
Shortly before Cleet's death, he began getting these mysterious phone calls.
Mysterious?
They'd come late at night, and if I answered, the caller would hang up. But if Cleet answered, there was always someone there, and Cleet would talk very softly to him, and as if he didn't want me to hear.
Did you discuss these phone calls with him?
He said it was my imagination, that the caller who hung up obviously had dialed the wrong number.
What about the ones that stayed on the line?
Business associates, customers who wanted to talk about policies and make claims. Well, Cleet always kept a very personal relationship with his customers, so I guess I believed him.
But now you think that there may have been something else behind the phone calls?
Yes, and late business meetings at night and long weekend trips to the Portland office.
Ms. Larkin, in my line of work...
Oh, I know what you're thinking, Mr. Jones. Another woman. That's not Cleet. We were very deeply devoted to each other. He loved me very much, and he loved his son. He would never be unfaithful to us. And there's more. A few days ago, I had to go into the basement to change a fuse, and when I was looking for the fuses, I accidentally came upon a metal box hidden behind some boards. There was a lot of money in that box, Mr. Jones, $70,000.
It's a good bit of money to be lying around in the basement. Was there anything else in the box?
Yes, a gun.
Your husband?
Cleet never had a gun in his life. He was afraid to have one around the house.
That is curious.
Mr. Jones, if Cleet's death wasn't what it appeared...
You mean if it wasn't an accident?
Yes. Then isn't it possible that we might also be in danger, Jeff and myself? Oh, Mr. Jones, please help me.
Welcome home. I missed you, Gina.
I was gonna, call you later.
Where you been?
Well, after, Cleet's death, I figured the next job was off, so I just started drifting.
Mm-hmm. Drifting where?
I drove up the coast. I went up to, Big Sur, Carmel, Monterey.
It must have been nice this time of year. Should have told me you were going. Maybe I could have gone with you.
Okay, I wanted to be alone.
Oh, I can understand that. I know you were all upset about Cleet's death. We were all upset. You know what I did? I went out and got drunk. Gina, I really laid one on in Cleet's memory. And I know you had a lot more memories of Cleet than I did. Isn't that right, baby?
Ken, please.
Ah, look, I don't blame you. And what's a pretty girl to do with her boyfriend in prison? She's got to find someone to take care of her. Cleet was there. It was like family, so you turned to him. How could you know I'd get out on a technicality? I mean, I might have been inside another 5 years. Gina, I liked Cleet. He was a good man. But he's gone now. And I'm back here. And it's just you and me again. You know what you're going to do? You're going to pack your things. You're going to move in with me.
Cam.
I'm not asking you. I'm telling you, lady.
Cam, I've been doing a lot of thinking. See, that's why I went away. I want out. Now, if you really love me, you let me go.
You're staying with me. We're going to get things right between us again, baby. When I kiss you, baby, you're going to feel it all the way down to your toes, the way you used to. You remember that, Gina? Do you?
Yeah. Cam, look at it. It's just no good anymore. It's not there.
Well, you better work at it. You hear me, baby? You better work at it real hard. We've got to start planning that next job. Better start packing.
What job?
The one we started working on last week when I got out.
Yeah, but we don't have the plans. I mean, Clete was supposed to get them for us the night he had his accident.
Well, he got them. Only I have them now.
Well, how could you? You didn't meet with him. He never left the building. No. Oh, no, it wasn't an accident. You were there. It was you!
You want to know why, baby? Because he wanted to take you away from me. And no one does that, Gina. No one.
Charles Eldridge?
Well, how are you? It's been a long time.
Well, it's probably been a longer time for me than for you. I don't think we ever met.
Oh. Well, that's funny. You look exactly like, well, it doesn't matter. Now, what can I do for you, Mr.
Jones, Barnaby Jones. Could I talk to you privately?
Well, I have nothing to hide from these lovely young ladies. They know my bark is worse than my bite, right?
Well, bloodhounds are my line. I'm a private investigator.
Oh. Listen, I'll only be a few minutes. I'll be right back. Well, what did you want to talk to me about?
I understand you're a very close friend of Clete Larkin.
That's right. We worked together almost 10 years.
Could you answer some questions for me?
What sort of questions?
Well, Larkin's wife told me that just about the time of his death, he'd been spending quite a bit of time in the Portland office. You know anything about that?
No, I wouldn't know anything about that. You see, we handle different accounts.
Well, having worked for California Meridian myself, I know there is no Portland office. It's just something that the founder of the firm invented when he wanted to get away from his wife for a while. And like anything that serves a practical purpose, it outlived its inventor.
Look, Mr. Jones, Clete Larkin loved his wife and son. Now, all right, maybe he strayed a little bit now and then, but he was very discreet about it. He's dead. Why don't we just let his personal life rest with him?
I'd like to, but locked up somewhere in his personal life may be the key to why he died. If he loved his wife and child, as you say, I'm sure he wouldn't want any harm to come to him.
Harm?
Yes. Larkin's death may not have been an accident, and if that's true, then his family might be in danger. You may be able to help.
What do you want to know?
Was Larkin straying with anyone at the time of his death?
Well, there was a certain young lady, I believe. I never saw her, but I heard Clete talk to her on the phone a few times on his private line. You can usually tell when it isn't business.
You happen to recall her name?
Gina. That's all he ever called her.
You know where they went? Restaurants, clubs, places like that?
I told you he was very discreet, Mr. Jones. I have no idea where they went. Now, wait. There was something that might be of help, though.
What's that?
Well, Clete was a romantic. He used to send her flowers all the time.
From any particular flower shop?
Yes. Aphrodite's. It's a few blocks from the office.
Thanks.
Well, you're late.
Well, it took me a little longer to find the right kind of truck I needed.
What were you looking for? Inside some bar?
Now, wait a minute. I swear to you, I didn't even take one drink, honest.
What were you doing with it? Using it for aftershave lotion? I can smell it all over you.
All right, so here to drink. What's the big deal?
I'll tell you what's a big deal. I'm not going to blow the biggest job we've ever pulled. We make one mistake when we've had it, understand? I'm running things around here again, so it's going to be my way. You got it?
We did pretty good without you, Cam.
What does that mean? I said, what does that mean?
I mean, we didn't exactly starve to death while you were inside.
I'm going to let you in on a little secret, Starrett. I'm not inside anymore. I'm out. And as long as I am, I'll decide the way things are going to be around here. Make any complaints about that?
I didn't say I had any complaints.
Good. But when you do, speak up, Starrett. It's the only way to get ahead in life. Okay, Holland, show me this truck. Come on. Yeah, okay.
I liked it better without him.
Yeah. There's nothing you can do about it now.
Don't be too sure, Gino. Something can always be done about everything.
What can I do for you, Mr. Jones?
I wonder if you'd mind taking a look at this picture and seeing if you recognize this man.
Oh, yeah, he's a customer of ours, but I don't know his name. He comes in about once every other week, I guess. Sends a dozen long-stem roses to a lady in Venice.
You wouldn't have that lady's name and address tucked away somewhere, would you? Man's dead. Information could answer some questions about how he died.
I'll have to look in our delivery records. It won't take long.
I'm Emil Van Dorian. I may just have what you're looking for in our private showroom. If you'd follow me. Make yourselves comfortable. I call this the back room. Actually, it's a name given to it by the Countess d'Avignon. Perhaps you've heard of her?
Well, who hasn't? I mean, her name is mentioned in all the columns, isn't it?
A lovely woman. Must be in her 80s now. She spends most of her time in the south of France. But whenever she's in town, she always comes to visit the derrière chambre, she calls it.
Funny.
Now, was there anything in particular that you had in mind?
Well, just something in good taste. You see, actually, it's for my wife's birthday, Mr. Van Dorian, and I wouldn't want to buy her anything, well, she might be disappointed in.
I understand. Un moment. Now, let's see if there's anything here that you might fancy.
You like it, darling?
It's exquisite. An excellent choice.
Well, it's all settled then. Actually, Mr. Van Dorian, my wife's birthday isn't for another month yet. I'll send you a check the latter part of next week.
It's priced at $75,000.
Whatever my baby wants.
I'll put it away for you, Mr.
Alexander. Timothy Alexander.
Thank you, Mr. Alexander. Mrs. Alexander. It is a pleasure serving you.
Yeah, you moth-eaten looking piece of baggage. Yeah, you're all right.
Nice looking bird. Cockatoo?
Yeah.
Talk much?
Only when he ain't supposed to, then I can't shut him up.
I had a dog like that once. He only barked when I was trying to sleep.
What'd you do?
I stayed up a lot. You the manager?
That's right.
Well, somebody told me there's a Gina Nelson lives here, but I don't find her name on the mailboxes.
That's because she moved.
When was that?
Oh, she pulled out of here yesterday.
Did she leave a forwarding address?
You a policeman?
Private investigator.
Ah, well, I don't mind cooperating with the police. That's public duty.
Couldn't you make this a private one?
Well, I don't mind that either. But she didn't leave a forwarding address, at least not with me.
Ever see this man before?
That's her boyfriend. I don't know his name, but I used to see him come and visit her. Sometimes he'd spend the whole weekend here. I was always kind of curious about him.
In what way?
Well, he didn't seem to belong around here. He always wore a suit and tie and used to polish his shoes, too. You know. Tell you the truth, I always kind of had the feeling he was married, you know? Anyway, he seemed like a nice enough fella. At least a lot nicer than his friends.
Who were they?
A couple of real punks. They used to visit him, about once a week. I remember they were making a whole lot of noise one night. They were having a party or something, and I went up there to ask them to keep it quiet. I knew that was a mistake the minute I opened my mouth, but by then it was too late. The tougher of the two, I think they called him Doug. He hit me with a bottle. See here? Still got the scar. Anyway, Gina's boyfriend gave me $100 to get myself patched up. And that's why I say I think he was a nice enough fella.
Did Gina have any other friends that you remember?
Only one. A girl named Patty, something or another. She used to come and pick up Gina sometimes. I think they worked together.
Where'd they work?
I don't know, but I do know something.
Nice to meet a true believer in the private enterprise system.
Both girls always wore costumes to work.
What kind of costume?
Like the old-time sailors used to wear, you know? Only a whole lot sexier.
Sounds like he agrees with you.
Oh, Sterrett, you better not let Cam smell that on your breath. You know how he is about the juice.
I'm not afraid of Cam.
Sure, you're not.
You just wait and see.
Buddy, I'm all eyes. Well, hey, you're a real fine artist, fella. What's the matter with him?
Nothing.
Well, sure there is. Come on, get it off your chest, Sterrett. Make you feel better. Well?
It's about the split, Cam.
What about it?
When you were gone, we divided everything up equally. We liked that system. And that's the way we're going to keep doing it.
If that's all it is, I mean, hey, come on. In all the years we worked together, didn't I treat you fair?
Just so you know, that's how it's going to be.
I know how it's going to be. Exactly the way it was. 50% for me and you three split up the rest. You got it, buddy?
Not anymore, Cam. Not this time.
Oh, really? Why so jumpy, Sterrett? You're calling the shots. You're running the show now. Why be so jumpy? What do you think, Holland? We got a new boss now. Jumpy Doug Sterrett. Funny, isn't it? Don't you think it's funny, Holland? Now, about you, Steve? You think it's funny? Because I'll tell you, Jumpy Doug stared. It's about the funniest thing I've ever heard. Anyone have anything to say about the split now?
No.
Okay. Now let's get rid of her. Come on.
Gee, I never met a private eye before. I guess it's my lucky day.
Well, I guess it's my lucky day, too, Patty. I had just about run out of places down here where girls wore sailor suits like yours.
Well, why all the fuss to find me, Mr. Jones?
Well, I'm looking for a girl named Gina Nelson. She moved away recently, and nobody seems to know her address. I thought you might have it.
Well, what's it all about?
Oh, it's insurance business.
Oh, well, we're really not good friends. But she did call me last night to tell me she moved. I was going to call her back, but I didn't get a chance. Oh, here it is. But all I have is her phone number.
Well, that will do splendidly. Very nice-looking bracelet you're wearing.
You like it?
Yes.
Jenny gave it to me.
Well, what do you know about that?
She said it was to pay me back for all the rides I give her. She only worked for one of the regular girls who were off, so I really didn't do all that much. I'll tell you the truth, I really don't like it. I think it's a little old for me.
You know, you may be right. I've got a daughter-in-law that would just love a bracelet like that. Would you consider selling it?
Daughter-in-law?
Yeah. True. Same last name and everything.
Oh, you don't have to prove anything to me.
What'd you say to $25?
I'd say that, you just bought yourself a bracelet.
Well, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. And I hope your daughter-in-law likes it.
She's also my secretary.
Oh, they usually are.
I'm no expert, Barnaby. That looks like pure jade to me.
That's what I thought. That's what got me to wondering where Gina Nelson got it.
Is there a number on the inside of that clasp?
16389.
Oh, yeah, here it is. It's one of the pieces taken from the burglary of Lou's jewelry store in Chinatown.
When?
2 months ago. How much do you have to pay for that?
$25.
If it's any consolation to you, you got it for a good price.
Thanks, Lieutenant.
Biddle. Oh, yeah, sure. It's for you.
Yeah.
Barnaby, I have an address to go with that phone number you gave me.
Let me have it.
It's 2284 North Thornton Boulevard, Mission Gardens, apartment 307.
Thanks, Betty. One other thing I want you to do for me. Check out California Meridian Insurance, see if they were carrying a theft policy for Lou's jewelry store in Chinatown. And if they were, check out any other burglaries that they paid off on in the last 6 months.
All right, I've got it. Barnaby, do you think there's a tie-in between the two?
Would you like to buy back that question?
Hey, baby. Come here. Sit down. Tell me, did you really like that necklace you picked out at Van Dorian?
It was pretty.
And it's yours. No, I mean it. You deserve to have nice things like that. You know what I mean, baby? And where we're going, you'll be able to wear them. Once we finish the jewels, we're going to travel to all the right places. We're going to be just like that couple we pretended to be at Van Dorian's. Only this time we're going to have a little money in our pockets. How does that sound? Huh? Do I get a little kiss? Hey, you can do better than that.
Who is
is it?
Gina Nelson?
1 second, please.
Miss Nelson?
Yes.
I'm Barnaby Jones, private investigator. Could I talk to you for a minute?
Well, what about?
I was hired to look into the death of Clete Larkin. I understand you're a friend of his.
Well, yes, I knew him.
A very good friend, I understand. He used to bring you flowers and come to see you and even spend a weekend in your apartment in Venice.
Well, Mr. Jones, I mean, these things do happen. We're not living in the Dark Ages.
Well, I'm sure they did happen in the Dark Ages and probably about the same way.
Who are you working for?
California Meridian Insurance. Mr. Larkin carried a rather large accident policy. Since falling down an elevator shaft is kind of a remote possibility, they feel that it might have been something other than an accident, thereby relieving them of their liability.
Well, like what?
Suicide?
Well, why are you coming to me?
Well, there's an old saying that sometimes what a wife doesn't know, the other woman does. Did Clete Larkin seem depressed lately?
Well, yes, he did seem upset about his work, and,
And what?
well, I'm afraid that some of his depression had to do with me. You see, I told him I didn't want to see him anymore. He offered to get a divorce from his wife, but I didn't want him to do that. So I had to tell him that I didn't love him anymore, that it was fun while it lasted, but it was over.
He took it hard.
Yes, but I don't think that Clete would take his own life.
You're probably right, but then there is another possibility.
Well, what's that?
Murder. You wouldn't know of anyone who wanted to kill him, would you?
No. No, of course not.
I didn't think you would. Well, thank you for your time.
He knows something. Finish packing. It's following us. Don't turn around.
I'm sorry the secretary hasn't gotten here yet. Ought to get through this a lot faster.
Well, Betty's eyes are pretty sharp. Sometimes it's easier to see the twigs and leaves in someone else's nest.
I'm not sure that's a compliment, but I have found something. Lou's jewelry store was among the California Meridian policyholders.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Could mean a lot. Did Cleet Larkin have access to the details of the security diagrams of Lou's jewelry?
Oh, sure. All the security diagrams are filed here. But I still don't get it.
Larkin's girlfriend had a jade bracelet that was part of the burglary loot. It could mean that she was part of the gang that did it. What about the other clients that were hit in the last 6 months?
Let's see, there was Maxwell Liquors, over $200,000.
They have a tight security?
As a matter of fact, they had just installed all the latest security equipment. The thieves neutralized the entire system.
It would require an electronic genius or somebody selling inside information.
Oh, I get it. You're saying it was Cleet?
That would explain the hidden cash that Mrs. Larkin found.
It wouldn't explain why Gina and her boyfriend are still hanging around town.
I thought the manager at the Mission Gardens said they checked out.
Yes, he did. While they were paying their bill, he overheard Gina on the telephone. He didn't hear it all, but it sounded as if she were making a plane reservation for Sunday night.
That's tonight. If I were in their shoes, I wouldn't have stayed around for sunrise this morning.
Unless you had another security diagram you wanted to cash in on.
You think they're planning another robbery?
It's Sunday. Most stores are as deserted as they are at night. Since they can bypass their alarm system, I'd say they would have a pretty good shot at it.
Well, a lot better than any chance we'll have of picking their target out of all these files.
Well, we're gonna try. What time Miss Dolan say she was coming in?
Oh, any minute now.
Well, that does it. Let's go.
Doug anytime. Just remember, we haven't got all day.
Come to think of it, I did see Mr. Larkin going through one of the files the evening of his accident. I remember I came in to say goodnight and asked him if I could help him find anything.
What did he say?
He shut the drawer, said he found what he was looking for, then he went back into the office. I figured he was checking on a date or something because he didn't pull any of the files.
Miss Dolan, you happen to recall which drawer it was?
Yes, I'm sure I do. This one.
UVW. Well, that's someplace to start.
What's taking so long? I'm almost finished. Doug would have had it done by now.
Well, you should have thought of that when you killed him. All I have to do is set this cap. It's payday.
Oh, I hate to admit it, but they are beginning to look exactly alike to me.
Well, here's one that doesn't look like any of the others.
How so?
Well, in the first place, the pages aren't in sequence, and the schematic drawing of the alarm system is upside down. This is the first file I've seen this way. Is this normal, Mrs. Dolan?
Very unusual. Mr. Jones, an insurance policy is a legal document. We're very careful the way we handle them.
Van Dorian Jewelry Company? Maybe just what we're looking for. Hang on to that. There's only a couple of blocks from here. I'll take a walk over there and look around. Call Lieutenant Biddle and tell him.
Son of a gun. Wait a minute. What'd I tell you, Cam?
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Man, would you look at all this beautiful stuff?
Think of all the booze it'll buy, Holland.
I was thinking more of the broads. It's beautiful. You ever see anything like that?
Hurry up.
Yeah.
Gina. Happy birthday, baby. Now, doesn't that deserve a nice big kiss? Huh? That's more like it. You got everything? What's this all about?
Doug didn't like the way you dividing things up. You remember, Cam?
So you two got your heads together. Well, all right. All right, you win. We split everything equal. There's enough there to make us all rich. Only you want more, right, baby?
This time we're taking it all.
That the way you feel?
You don't understand, do you? You killed Clete. I loved him.
Come on. Come on, we're partners. We can work out something. A brand new shuffle.
It's too late. No matter what we worked out now, you know you'd come looking for us sooner or later, so then we'd be up the same creek as Clete and Doug. You just better get going. Come on.
You ain't got the nerve for that.
Try me. Come on. Come on, girl. Put this in the truck. Hey, guy. Put it in the truck, man. Come on.
Hold it!
Jewelry is not worth dying for. All right, miss. Come on out. Put your hands up.
A little bird told me that you like racing.
Is it a real one?
Sure is. Try it on. Oh, is that handsome?
Come on, I'll show you how fast I can go.
Wait a minute, not too fast.
Lot to be thankful for, Ms. Larkin. Beautiful day, fine young son.
Those are no small blessings, Mr. Jones.
Just keep counting them.
Barnaby Jones, a Quinn Martin production. Starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather. With guest stars Joanne Harris, Stephen Collins. Tonight's episode, Final Burial.
I can't believe we finally pulled it off. The whole weekend to ourselves.
Yes, how did you work that out with your mother?
I didn't have to. She flew up to Sacramento this morning. I'll let you in on a little secret. She's getting an appointment to the bench.
A judge?
Can you beat that? My mother, the judge. What's wrong?
Todd, I shouldn't be here with you like this.
Come on. Small town thinking again.
Well, I'm just a small town girl. I can't help it. It's just all this lying. I mean, the country club this morning telling them I was sick, and now they have to get another girl to serve the party.
It's no big deal. Anyway, you're too special to be a waitress.
Well, what about Harold? I mean, what if he calls me from Tucson? How do I explain being out of the apartment all weekend?
Tell him the phone was out of order. I don't know. Besides, you told me yourself he never calls when he's away on business.
Yeah.
Maybe he's got something going on the side himself.
Not Harold. No, he said when he married me, that was it for life.
Lisa, you're not feeling sorry for him, are you?
I don't know. Maybe I am. Well, if I didn't love you so much, I never would have let this get started.
It's the best thing that's ever happened to either of us.
I know. What was that?
I don't know. Maybe the wind.
It came from over there.
You want me to check it out?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Harold!
Thought I didn't know, didn't you? Thought I couldn't tell.
Harold, it's not what you think it is, really. Honest.
Just stop lying, you filthy little tramp.
Murphy, easy now. Just cool down a minute.
Shut up! So I'm going to take care of you.
After I finish her.
Harold, no. Please don't.
My God. I didn't mean to shoot him. Lisa?
I know. Go call an ambulance, okay? Harold?
Is he,
He's dead. Oh, my God. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Drink this.
Okay. I'm not sorry. Is that an awful thing to say?
Oh, I better call the police.
Well, wait a second. Shouldn't we talk to someone first? Well, I don't know. You're the lawyer. We should talk to someone. Oh, no. Your mother.
Mother. Do you know what a scandal like this will do to her?
Well, look, this was an accident. It was self-defense. You will understand that.
Of course she'll understand, but think what this will do to her chances for the appointment. Look, I just can't do this to her.
We are in a lot of trouble, and we have to tell someone. We have to call someone.
No, we don't. We don't. You love me? Trust me.
Todd, someone's coming.
What's going on here? Is that you, Ernest? Oh, Mr. Ballinger. Anything wrong? No. A friend of mine just had a little too much to drink is all. You need some help with him? No, we'll just get him to walk it off. Okay. Well, good night, Mr. Ballinger. All right. Man?
Hey! How about some chain to weight it down?
Good idea.
Okay. Oh, wait, the gun.
Right.
What I think you ought to know is that when I tracked him down through his Social Security number, he had taken a position with a real estate firm under another name, Murphy, Harold Murphy.
Make it harder for me to find him.
Well, that's not it entirely. The pretty young waitress that you thought that he may have run away with, she's still around. He married her.
Oh, no, that can't be. You see, we're not divorced.
Barnaby asked me to call your husband's office this morning to see if he'd be there when you arrived. The lady who answered said she didn't know, but suggested that I call his apartment and talk to his wife.
His wife? You live with a man and you bear his child. Slave for him. I want him in jail, Mr. Jones. I want to see him put behind bars for what he's done to me.
What about your child?
Betsy.
Would it do your daughter any good to have her father in jail?
You're right, Mr. Jones. You're right. I don't really want revenge. I guess what I want now is a divorce and enough child support to see that Betsy has some of the advantages that other kids.
I agree with you. That's the best way to handle it.
Oh, it's you, Mr. Ballinger.
Andy, just looking for a screwdriver. Got it.
Mr. Ballinger.
What is it?
I wanted to ask you about that old trunk that was sitting in there.
Trunk?
Had an old anchor chain in it rusting away. Thought I could make a couple dollars on it selling it as scrap. But if you have a better use for it.
Me? No.
I guess I could be mistaken, but I saw that trunk in there before I went home for dinner. Then when I came back by later on my walk, it was gone. Was you driving away from here last night, wasn't it?
You saw me last night?
With a young lady. Of course, it was dark. Wasn't you, maybe we better call the sheriff.
No, there's no need for that. Matter of fact, it was me. A lot of odds and ends around here I wanted to throw out, so I used the trunk to junk them with.
The anchor chain, too?
Look, I'm sorry about your chain. Andy, find out what you could have sold it for, and I'll give you the money.
Well, there's no need to pay me for the chain, Mr. Ballinger. But as long as we're on the subject of money, lots of repairs needed around here. Do it for you reasonable.
But we'll talk about it later.
Don't wait too long, Mr. Ballinger. Inflation, the way it is, the price of things just keep going up and up and up.
Burglaries, robberies, rape. That's terrible, isn't it? Man and his wife just aren't safe in their own homes anymore. Isn't that true, Mr.
Jones, Barnaby Jones.
Sunshine Retirement Village provides just the kind of protection you're looking for, Mr. Jones. Frank Delbert's the name.
Well, how do you do it, sir? Very happy to meet you, Mr.
Yeah, have some cake and coffee while I fill you in on what accommodations are still available.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Delbert, but it was Harold Murphy that I came to see on a personal matter. Is he in?
No. Murphy doesn't work here anymore.
Oh, he left to go to a better job?
I haven't the slightest idea. Anyway, a man does what Murphy did doesn't need another job. He needs a psychiatrist.
You make a lot of trouble?
for my digestion. He just tossed away a $1,600 commission, and he worked weeks on it. Then yesterday, he's supposed to go to Tucson, meet the client and close the deal. He ups and quits.
Do you have his home address?
Franklin Boulevard, the Graybriar Apartments.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Delbert. Well, that's a nice idea, your retirement village. I'll keep it in mind, in case I run into somebody who wants to retire.
Did you find it?
In the boathouse.
Oh, thank goodness. I didn't think they could trace it to me, but I don't want to take any chances.
Don't worry, everything's gonna be all right.
Do you promise?
Promise.
Todd, I'm really sorry about everything.
Look, it happened. I'm sorry too, but it's not gonna change anything. Most important thing we've got to do from now on is just...
Uh-huh. Oh. I've arranged everything at the apartment. They all think he's away in Tucson on business.
Good, keep it up. Look, just tell them he'll be away for a long time.
Okay, but Todd, what happens if someone gets suspicious? I mean, what do I say?
All right? After a week or so, give notice that you're moving. Say your husband sent word for you to join him. That'll be simple.
Yeah, simple.
And another thing, you better not come over here anymore without calling first.
Why?
Because my mother is flying in from Sacramento this afternoon, and I don't know how long she plans to stay this time.
Oh.
Hello?
Todd Ballinger.
Yes, who's this?
I saw you last night on the pier. You and your girlfriend.
Who is this?
A friend. If I get enough money to keep my mouth shut.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about a trunk. One that's at the bottom of the ocean. And what's in it?
What do you want?
$25,000, and I want it tonight.
Well, listen, I need some time to think this over.
Tonight, Ballinger. Or I'll go to the police. Have the money ready. I'll call you later.
Who was that? Todd?
Somebody saw us last night. He knows where we hid the body.
Oh, baby.
Hey, you look like you could use a hand, Miss Murphy.
How do you know my name? Have we met somewhere before?
I recognized you from a photograph. My name is Barnaby Jones. I'm a private investigator. I actually came here to see Mr. Murphy.
Oh, well, he's out of town right now. Maybe I can help you?
Well, couldn't we put these down somewhere first?
Sure.
And here we are.
Yeah.
Your husband going to be out of town long?
I don't know. He's on business in Tucson.
Tucson. It's funny. Down at the real estate office, they said that he wasn't going to Tucson. They said he'd quit his job.
That's right. It's not Tucson. It's Phoenix. You know, he travels around so much, I'm always getting those cities confused. He's got a line on a new job there. What's this all about, anyway?
It's a domestic problem. They're never pleasant. My client is a Mrs. Harold Burke.
Burke. Am I supposed to know the lady?
She hired me to locate her missing husband. There's a picture of him.
Oh, now, wait a second. That's impossible. This is Harold. This is my husband.
This is your husband?
Yes.
Well, from the look of it, I would say that your husband has two wives.
That can't be.
You did marry Harold Murphy.
Of course I did.
Where?
In Reno on the way down from Seattle. Look, there's got to be some mistake here, Mr. Jones.
I wish it were, because there's a child involved.
There's a child?
Yes, one of the things I was supposed to speak to Mr. Burke, who now calls himself Murphy, about was that his wife would like to meet with him and work out child support for their daughter.
I need a drink. How about you?
No, thank you. I can see how this would be hitting you. If you could just give me the address where I might locate Mr. Murphy in Phoenix, I wouldn't trouble you anymore.
Look, I don't even know where he's staying.
I'm sure that Mr. Murphy did go to Phoenix, and sooner or later you'll hear from him, and when you do, have him contact me.
Yes, I will.
I'd like to sort this out without it becoming a police matter.
Todd! Todd? I'm home.
Hi, Mom. I meant to meet your plane. I'm sorry, I got tied up.
Oh, darling, you have met all the planes I take. You never have time for anything else. Well,
Is it still Mom, or do I start calling you Your Honor?
if you ever call me Your Honor, I'll disown you as a son.
Come on. When?
The governor's going to announce my appointment next Thursday.
Great. Just great. Judge Rose Ballinger. If Dad were alive, he couldn't be any more proud of you than I am. I'll get your bags.
Anything exciting happen while I was away? You take up shooting crap or playing the horses, anything like that?
What, did the bank call you about that $25,000 I withdrew?
Oh, you know banks. They're notorious for being cautious, especially when it comes to letting members of a family account know what's going on.
You want me to tell you what the money's for?
Not unless you want to.
Thanks.
If that's my office, tell them I'm still in Sacramento.
Right. Hello?
Have you got it?
And if it's that girl you've been hiding from me, invite her to supper sometime. I'd like to meet her.
Can't keep anything from you, can I?
I'm waiting, yes or no?
Yes, I've got the money.
Okay. Now, there's a gas station on the corner of 6th and Ruxton. Be there at 9 o'clock tonight and wait by the phone booth. I'll call you there.
Full of puzzles, isn't it?
Certainly is. First, there's no record of a Mr. Murphy or Burke taking a plane to Tucson or Phoenix or any place for that matter yesterday. And now there's no record of Mrs. Murphy taking a cab to the airport.
I'd say it's beginning to look like it's more than just a runaway husband.
Well, where do we go from here? I do love unraveling mysteries.
At this point, a smart private detective puts on his thinking cap. He calls the police. Betty, call Lieutenant Biddle. Have him run these through R&I, see what he comes up with.
All right, there you go.
Vincent Wade.
She always goes to the same place, a house out on Crispell Cove.
Any idea what that address is?
You sure expect a lot for your $5.
I see. Your mouth has a meter on it, too, huh?
727 Ocean Vista.
Any idea who lives there?
Well, I don't know his name. He's a nice-looking young fellow who always gives me a good tip. A very good tip.
When's the last time you took her out there? Meter just clicked, huh?
Yesterday, a little after 6.
Yesterday. Hello?
Ballinger.
Yes?
Okay. Here's what you do. There's an alley on the other side of the gas station. You walk through it. You'll come to a high wall. You wait there. Turn over the wall.
Is it all here?
Every penny we asked for.
Woo! Well, now that wasn't so tough, was it?
No, but I'm sure glad it's over.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what happened to you?
Oh, I cut it picking a lock of that trunk. You know, doing it in the water wasn't as easy as when I practiced on land. I almost drowned.
Did you? Well, it could have been a lot worse. Your dear little wife could have had her detective track you down before I got to Todd.
What? What detective?
A private detective by the name of Barnaby Jones. He visited me in the apartment this morning, looking to nail you for child support. You were supposed to take care of that.
Was only one thing to do. Let's get moving right away.
Oh, no. We're not going anywhere. We're going to stay right here.
But why? I mean, we got what we wanted. I mean, there it is, our ticket to anywhere. Why mess around here any longer?
Because we can get more. A lot more.
Yeah, well, what about the detective?
That's not going to be a problem. Evelyn hired him to find you. He has never heard of Todd Ballinger, and he's not going to.
Well, he just might. I mean, if we give him reason to keep snooping around here.
Well, if he gets too close, the next time you load this thing, it's going to have to be with real bullets instead of blanks.
But just slow down, baby. I mean, just slow down. My game is conning, not killing.
Well, you're never too old to learn a new trick. Are you?
Oh, you wanted to see me, Mr. Jones?
Yes, Mr. Ballinger. I'm sorry to bother you so late at night.
Yeah, what's this my mother tells me about a missing person?
Does the name Harold Murphy ring a bell with you?
Murphy. Harold Murphy?
How about Lisa Murphy? She was here last night, wasn't she?
All right, Mr. Jones. I do know Lisa, and she was here last night. A married woman, you know what I mean?
Look, son, I'm not the kind of a detective that goes around peeping through keyholes. All I want to do is find Mr. Murphy, have a little talk.
Fair enough. But I don't know if I can be of much help. I have no idea where he is.
Well, maybe you can help me sort out the pieces of a puzzle that just don't seem to want to go together.
If I can, sure. Drink?
No, thanks. It's about Mr. Murphy's car, a blue station wagon. Now, when I talked to Lisa this morning, she said that he had driven to the airport to go on a business trip, and she was to pick up the car.
Well, nothing unusual about that, is there?
No, excepting that if she had the car, why would she hire a taxi to come out here?
Well, who's to say she didn't pick up the car after she left here?
That's logical. Did she?
Yes. You see, I drove her there after dinner about 9 o'clock.
I see. Well, there's one part of it that I still don't understand. Apparently, Mr. Murphy did not go on the business trip, at least by plane.
So maybe something else came up and he changed his plans.
Well, if it did, why did he leave the car there for her to pick up?
I guess that's one answer you'll have to get from Murphy.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, thank you very much for your time, Mr. Ballinger. I'll be in touch. Todd's friend who was drunk, did you get a good look at him?
Well, he's kind of slumped over in the shadows, out cold. I couldn't really see his face clearly.
You recognize the lady?
I never saw her before in my life.
Is that her?
Could be. But it was pretty dark.
Is there anyone else around here who may have seen something?
Not that I noticed. You might ask Andy Lucker, the local handyman. Not much goes on around here. He misses. You might find him down there at the pier.
Well, thank you very much.
Ballinger. You got one more payment to make.
Wait a minute, you. We made a deal.
50,000.
Get off my back, you hear me? No more.
This'll be the last time. Now get it together. I'll call you back later and explain what you have to do.
See, north on Slate Canyon, right on Dwyer Canyon. Then you turn right at a dirt road, look for a red bandana on a fire hydrant. Okay. Todd, drop me off right up there.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm not gonna go all the way down there with you.
Lisa, I'll need help.
Todd, what are you doing? You can't do that.
Yes, I can. He'll never get off my back.
You didn't bring the money?
If I did, I'd be making this trip once a week for the rest of my life. Okay, just drop me off. Keep going till you're out of sight and wait for me. You to wait.
Todd, I couldn't let you do it. I was afraid of what might happen to you.
We almost had him. Now he'll spill everything.
Look, he is not interested in going to the police. All he wants is the money. Come on, let's get out of here.
He's never going to let us off the hook.
Oh, yes, he will. Now, look, we give him the money next time. Then, if he tries it again, we'll just have to take care of him, won't we?
I was out of my mind not to call the police when it happened. Maybe that's what I ought to do now.
We can't, Todd. We're in too deep.
You take that one dumb step and... I should have asked you to divorce him. And you and I could have gotten married.
Married?
I guess that's taking a lot for granted, but don't you like the idea? Our being married?
Married? Well, Well, you sure do know how to take a girl by surprise. I will say that for you.
What's the use? I'm sorry.
Uh-oh. What's the matter? You changed your mind already?
It's a little late, isn't it? Can't exactly tell the world your husband's dead, so you're free to marry me.
What if I told you that Harold and I were never married?
What do you mean you were never married?
Well, not legally. It seems Harold had a wife when I met him.
Then why did you let me believe you were?
Well, I don't know. I guess it just seemed less complicated.
What happened? He drove back before he could get the money.
That was me in the car. Todd didn't have the money. He had a gun. And he would have shot you if I hadn't chased you away.
Okay, we're getting out of here.
Look, I told you last night I changed my mind about that.
I said we're getting out of here. Now, we can't stay.
Well, maybe we can't stay, but I can. And get married to a very rich man.
Thank you. Now, what is it about Todd that's so important that you couldn't tell me on the phone, Mr. Jones?
Well, actually, I have more questions than answers, but from the look of this generally, I would say that Todd is a victim of an extortion plot.
Extortion? Well, that's not possible. Todd would never do anything that would make him vulnerable to blackmail.
Have you met Lisa Murphy?
No, I've never met her. Why?
Well, I was hired to find a missing husband named Harold Burke. After he deserted his wife, he is supposed to have married Lisa under the name of Murphy.
Todd's girl is already married?
Well, that's what I thought until I had Betty check it out for me.
According to Lisa, Murphy, at first it appeared that he married her in Reno without bothering to get a divorce. And yet the city hall up there has no record of that marriage.
I don't understand, Mr. Jones. Why would Lisa see Todd, well, masquerading as a married woman?
Well, that's what I thought until I had Betty check it out.
In the 50s, he worked in a circus. He billed himself as Marco, the escape artist. You know, the kind of act where a man is handcuffed, then shackled in chains.
Or locked in a trunk and escapes from it.
Excuse me, I'm totally at a loss.
Well, I was too until I recall a conversation I had with a handyman down at the tool shed on the pier. He said there was a trunk missing.
Yes, that old trunk.
So you see how questions pop up? As a lady who was supposed to be married and she's not married, as a trunk missing, as an escape artist whose specialty is getting out of trunks and he's missing.
But you have no concrete evidence, just an unsupported supposition that Todd's being extorted.
Well, I was kind of hoping that you might help us there.
Todd made a large withdrawal from the bank on Monday. $25,000.
I think that just does it.
We have to hurry. Barnaby Jones is getting too close. We'll need your wagon to get this out of here.
Why take that chance? Jones doesn't know anything.
He knows more than we think he does. My mother told me he wants permission to send divers down to search around the pier.
Are you kidding? What's wrong?
The lock is open.
Well, it just must have broken when it hit. The tide? Yeah, it was the tide. Well, when the lock was broken, the tide must have just carried it out.
You knew it was empty all the time, didn't you?
That is ridiculous. How would I know that?
Marco, the escape artist. That's what Jones told my mother Harold used to call himself.
I don't know what you're talking
Come
about.
on, Lisa. The lock was open from the inside. Look at it.
Okay. Just before we say anything else, I want you to know that I love you very much.
And I love you.
Wait a
Look,
minute.
you got your share of the $25,000. Isn't that enough?
No, it's not enough. At first, I only wanted the money, but then
Then you
I...
fell in love with me. Is that it?
Yes, I did. Is that so impossible to believe? Look, Todd, all my life, all I have ever known are two-bit hustlers. You're the most important thing that's ever happened to me.
Then why did you let him go ahead and try for another $50,000? Because you love me?
No.
Oh, you're good, Lisa. You're very good.
I had no choice. He said he would kill me if
Do
I
you
didn't.
really expect me to believe that?
Yes, I do. Would you just listen?
Sure.
Okay. Last night, I told him, I begged him to leave you alone. And he said that if I interfered, he was going to kill me. Well, we got in this awful fight. I shot him.
You'd say anything, wouldn't you?
You don't believe me? I killed him for you. You don't believe that?
Lisa, don't.
Look, I can prove this to
You don't have to.
All right, Harold's, above Harold's place, there's a patch of forest. I will show it to you. I'll take you up there if you don't believe me. Come on, I'll show you.
Mind if I go too?
Oh,
Lisa, I'm sorry.
oh.
But when Jones told me you'd framed me, I...
All right, just stay where you are.
It's really over, Lisa. Your scheme didn't work.
I will shoot, I swear it.
Put the gun down, Lisa.
You set this up? You set this up with him?
It was a lousy trick, but you know all about tricks, don't you?
I told you it only started out that way.
And now it has to end. Put the gun down, Lisa.
Stay back.
And if I don't, what do? Shoot me? Then you'll have to shoot Todd. Give me the gun. Let's go.
It was wishful thinking, I suppose, but I was really hoping that what Lisa said about killing Harold was just part of the act.
Well, I'm afraid it wasn't. They found his body exactly where Lisa said it would.
I guess I qualify for the all-time #1 fool. But still, trying to forget her isn't going to be easy.
Give it time, Todd. Give it time.
Love's a powerful force, Todd. And as my 7 times married uncle used to say, a few sour grapes don't spoil the wine.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. After my appointment comes through, I imagine I'll be seeing you around the courthouse one of these days.
Well, it may not be a pleasure for some of my clients, but it always will be for me.
Bye-bye.
You know that powerful force you were talking about? I think I caught a glimpse of it in Mrs. Ballinger's eyes when she looked at you.
It's called machismo, Betty. Some people have it, some don't.